Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Lahm goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. Xavi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Xavi. Gullit.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Picked out brilliantly. Gullit. That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Rummenigge gets into a good position. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gullit. And no, he's seen through all of that. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Pedri. Pedri, there he goes, motoring forward. Gullit proves too strong. Roberto Carlos. Nesta. And he's quick to snatch it back. Xavi. Lovely chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Icon. Now Mbappe. Spread it left. Spread out to the left. And this is Gullit. Xavi. Gullit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Drives it in. He's got full. It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played towards the other side. Michael. Played back in. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Michael conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. No way through there. Rummenigge. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Strokes it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's good play. Vietnam still this single goal behind. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Xavi. Pull it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super ball! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Maicon. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chelsea finding their passes. Vieira. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Vieira. That is good strength. Tries to cross. And that should get the job done. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Xavi. Nesta. Xavi has given away a free kick. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Up he goes!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position, and it's played in. And it's hoisted clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. That is lovely. And it's Xavi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get on the end of this? Into the last 5 minutes. And he's there to make the challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, Pedrin. Number 6, Xavi.
Good
Number
strike,
10,
quite an alarm.
Mbappe. Number 2, Giao. Coming on the field.
Thuram demonstrating
Number
his defensive
19,
quality there.
Platini.
Bellingham.
Number 8,
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Number 14,
Rodri.
Peeler. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23.
Now it's Cristiano
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Substitution in progress.
Engages
There will be
and
1
forces him
minute
off the
added
ball. Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And he's well positioned here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, they've got it again. Great pressure, plenty of it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Distributed tidily. Maicon hurtling down that right flank. Crosses it in here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Hullet. Maicon's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. But that has not gone well.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Xavi. Seedorf. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. Lahm. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run.
That's good play from him.
And he's on the finish! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Xavi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. Looking for options for movement. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lahm. Seedorf. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. You knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pepe. Xavi. Oh, this is a great position. Now, Rummenigge! And that was very necessary. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Seedorf. It's a goal kick. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute
Cross
added
flung in
time.
towards the middle. This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared without hesitation. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Cleared away. Bullet. Xavi. Thuram. Seedorf. Conjures time and space where few... Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out to the left flank. Lahm. And Maicon. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe receives it, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pepe. Played back into the centre. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Seedorf.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. And it's Xavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vieira. Mbappe. And he gets rid in a hurry. A nice sequence of passes this. Played back in. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Seedorf. Number 6, Xavi. Number
Nicely
20,
aimed pass.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Vietnam clearly
Number
are
7,
pushing for the win here,
Cristiano
Peter. It's
Ronaldo.
making for a very
Coming on the
frantic end to
field,
this game.
Number 12, Nedved.
And this is Bale.
Number 13,
And this is shot, surely!
Number 14,
That's just playing it safe
Pirlo.
and simple.
Number 22, Suarez. Number 9, Didier Drogba. Substitution.
Now it's Pirlo. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Cruyff. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Bale. And this is Ronaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try
There
again.
will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Cruyff. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Quick look, then plays it in. Chance here to counter. Xavi. To Lam. Pressing high and with purpose. Bellingham. Lam. Played towards the other side. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lam. Seedorf. And it's Nedved. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Chelsea already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Vieira. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's intervened well there. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Xavi. And it's lofted through here. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Shot at goal! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Maldini. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Bellingham. Incoming delivery. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Rummenigge really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Nedved. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's made its way to him. Neymar. Now there's a... Neymar! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pirlo. And he's in on goal! 5 minutes till the break. Seedorf. Nedved. Big chance! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that was nowhere near his best.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pirlo. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Lahm. And it's Vieira. Chelsea finding their passes. Nedved given the lift of his goal. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. Pirlo. Seedorf has created one goal already. Oh, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge, and the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rummenigge might just make this. Seedorf. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rummenigge. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. And the shot! Should have equalised.
Mbappe clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
We have got changes here from
Nedved.
both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Seedorf. Number 14, Pirlo.
Xavi.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
That pass isn't the best.
Number 10.
And there's his chance to lead the
Mbappe.
counter.
Coming
Great
on
ball
the
if he can
field,
get there.
Number 24.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 6, Xavi. Number 9, Didier
Oh, that's a
Drogba.
key interception.
Number 20.
That's going up front in a hurry.
Rummenigge. Substitution.
He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lam is looking to influence the game from
There
out
will be
wide.
1 minute added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Oh, such a clever touch. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Shot, surely! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. Cleared without hesitation. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played out wide. Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's good running with the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xavi. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi. No, it's come to nothing. Lahm. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Roberto Carlos. He's got full. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Not the most accurate pass. Platini. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Platini. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. For Ferdinand, played towards the front line. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Xavi. Maicon. Now Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Back would it go. Chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Vietnam still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Maicon. Seedorf. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. Driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Platini.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Xavi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's there to get it away. Xavi. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cruyff. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi. Vietnam finding their passes. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Out towards the flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. Driving on and making good progress.
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Xavi. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Seedorf. Vietnam controlling the possession in this early phase. Suarez has it in a wide position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. Thuram plays it all the way forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf tries to play it. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the delivery. That's good play. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf. And it's Xavi. Seedorf. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Ferdinand going vertical. Nedved, great vision. Xavi. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Looking to play him in. Spread it left. Oh, it's played into the area. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And here's Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam are in front now. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Seedorf wins the duel this time. Luis Suarez. And it's Seedorf for Xavi. Turan. Now it's Luis Suarez. Seedorf. Out to the left it goes. Xavi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Aims beyond the defence. Danger averted for now. That's a good ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good run down the right. Nedved. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's straight offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nedved. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Goes down, but nothing given. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nedved. Cross to the back post. Chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers with whip. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a really well-measured ball. Roberto Carlos finds himself offside. Seedorf. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now he's got space here. Could be danger here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Bale. Vieira. And it's Bale. Bullet can be a real... He's going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So it is still 0-0. Piqué does really well to win the ball there. Semenyo, Xavi demonstrating his defensive quality there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Nedved, and the shot! There it is!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Bale gets across to intercept that. And it's Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. He's looking wide, and he whips it across. Tries to get it clear. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. So what can they make of this? Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way! So much top. Takes a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again! in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.